So sometimes a house is just that, a house. A place to keep you protected from the outside elements. But other times, a house is a home. It's where you come together for family dinners and where you develop who you are as a person. It's where you fall in love. It's where you meet your best friends. And it's where you make some of your most precious memories. This house is what Trying Times is about. Because in 2020, my childhood home was sold. You see, when I'm here and I walk around, I remember every little thing. Things that seem so insignificant mean the world to me. Even though it's upsetting that this house is no longer in my life, it's way bigger than that. You see, even in my adult life, there's been times where I've faced trying times. And this home in South Florida is where I would come to reconnect and escape and find myself again. And I don't want to put everything onto this house because at the end of the day, it is just a place. But when I did face that hardship and trying times, I came back to South Florida like I had done so many times before. But this time, I didn't feel like I was home. And so late one night, I wrote the song.
So the song starts with this guitar part, and when I wrote it, it already felt comfortable and familiar, which is a great sign. Since it already felt like a song to me, I knew I needed to finish the song. And pretty early on, the original guitar part is met with a harmony, which adds a really cool dynamic. The song really starts to move in the re-intro. This bass is playing this fun line, and the drums have this cool ghost note groove. Now, one thing that might go unnoticed on this song is there's actually bells that are laid underneath the track. It's pretty subtle, which adds a cool dynamic without taking away anything from the actual song. Now, the outro of this song was written completely by accident. Originally, it was going to be a third verse that started with "The clock strikes 3." But when I was writing it, I didn't have any other words and didn't know where to go. And so I played it and said "The clock strikes 3" and then just stopped playing. Once that happened, I knew it was the ending of the track. And just like that, the song was completed.
If it wasn't for this home, I don't know where I would be or who I would be. And it'll always have a place in my heart.
The clock strikes 1, a pale moon rises, the starry sky burns bright, reflects in my eye. Left with a song I can confide in this winter night, shared with me, myself, and I see heroes falling down, trying times, I'm not myself. I see heroes falling down, falling. The clock strikes 2. I've made no progress. A fifth of rum shared with me, myself, and I keep falling apart, keep falling apart, I keep falling apart. I see heroes falling down in trying times, I'm not myself. I see heroes falling down, falling. times we're not ourselves. I see heroes falling down, falling. The clock strikes 3.